What you're looking at is a drone shot in the area of East Street and Soldier Road. Good morning, McCushla, and good morning, Bahamas. We're giving you your first look at traffic. This one not coming in from Navy Line Road. Just want to apologize for that error yesterday. However, this is coming in from East Street and Soldier Road. As I said, this is near the Scotiabank and several service stations. Of course, this morning already we've noticed a number of persons on the road. Hopefully those are emergency personnel. We're going to speak a little bit to that this morning. I'm joined this morning by Sergeant Devon Frazier from the Royal Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division, who's going to initially give us a look at overnight traffic. Good morning, Officer Frazier.
Morning to you, morning Bahamas.
So talk to us. Obviously, again, that curfew remains in effect. Any incidents to report overnight?
We had 3 accidents over the 24-hour period, which is fairly quiet. We had 2 minor 4-4s and 1 accident with damages only.
All right, so educate us. What are those 4-4s again?
Oh, the accidents with injuries.
All right, thank you so much. Now, this morning, we're going to talk a bit about an update coming in from the government. This one is an amendment to emergency protocol. It reads, according to subparagraph 1D of Order 7 of the Emergency Protocol COVID-19, Order 2020 is amended by the insertion immediately after the word 9 p.m. of the words providing that the exercise is conducted in one's yard or one's immediate neighborhood and no person shall drive to any place to exercise. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about those persons who have been driving from their communities to various locations to exercise. This speaks to that.
Well, once we go into the area of, say, for instance, Arm Bailey Park, persons were exercising. And when we speak to them, they said the regulation states that they can do exercises. So it was amended for clarity. Here it is. You must exercise within your yard or within your neighborhood. You must not drive just to exercise. Driving is only for essential purposes, emergency purposes, and you must dial 311 to get clearance.
Now, obviously, we've been talking about updates throughout the entire week. Again, talk to us about how your efforts, Royal Bahamas Police Force, when it comes to the motoring public, how that's been coming along with really trying to maintain order and ensure that persons recognize that emergency order of the ongoing 24-hour curfew.
Well, if you notice, cars are still driving. What they're doing, they're using excuses to say that they're going to the food store or the bank or the gas station. But I want them to know we've heard all these excuses before. So any shaky response now that you give, that you don't have a reason or clearance to be on the streets, we will have to take you into custody and you will have to explain it to the magistrate.
Wow. And of course, already several persons have been taken in. I read somewhere that a number of persons were arrested in Freeport, Grand Bahama, varied levels of fines and or jail time. Talk to us about what the trend has been.
Well, like I said, the trend has been persons are coming on the streets, some even going as far as using their uniform just to joyride. But if you sometime when you look in the vehicle, you can simply see these persons are not going to and from work. So here it is. We will be enforcing the law, and you will feel the wrath.
Well, a good update there. Of course, McCushla, it's a great day. Yes, we're under curfew. Yes, we're in the pandemic of COVID-19, but that does not mean that we still can't relax ourselves. Just one bit of advice, meditate, pray, have some games with your family, but definitely continue to use this opportunity to improve your connection with those immediately in your homes. Abide by those orders coming in from the government as we approach this issue of COVID-19 and the pandemic. But of course, reporting back to you and Mr. Charles Fisher back there in studio.